Snow is falling, children playing, having fun. 'Tis the season, love and understanding. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, man, it was class. Had everything really. Completely exceeded my expectations of anything I ever thought it would be.
Best World Cup in my lifetime by far. Honestly, I cannot believe what we've just witnessed. It had it all.
First winner World Cup, and it was just an absolute madness from the beginning, man. Where do I begin, man? It was hosted in Qatar, Ecuador, first game.
It had everything. It had shocks. It had Star Boys. It had
And then we had Germany, Costa Rica, Japan and Spain. My favorite group of the tournament personally, because all of them in that group are just a bunch of fools, a lot of them.
Winter World Cup, I want to be out, shorts, shirts, getting Julied. I mean, still got Julied, but it grew on me being in winter.
To top it off with a final like that as well, Argentina versus France, it was a top final. Obviously Messi coming out on top, but Mbappe putting in probably one of the greatest performances in a World Cup final.
it shows that, you know, corruptness, money can buy you an amazing World Cup. And they did it. You know, even people that were around the ground, people that went there, journalists, even players, they were just truly amazed of how good everything was organized.
Hey, man. Argentina may have won the World Cup, man, but all I'm going to say is give Salem Al-Dassari 5 penalties in a 7-game tournament, and Saudi Arabia might win the World Cup too.
Have to be Richarlison's against Serbia. There's a lot of talk, obviously, beginning of the season, during the season, who will be Brazil's number 9? Will it be Richarlison? Will it be Gabriel Jesus?
Vinicius Jr. outside of the foot, fake R9, takes it and then buries it. Bicicleta, 180 degrees, bum, bottom corner.
That moment, because there's a lot of talk in it in the chat about it, so it just felt nice to see Richarlison do his thing.
It had it all, like to control it, his awareness, the swivel and volley. Yeah, it was incredible. Technique, confidence. Yeah, that was a great goal.
The second best goal was also involved with Richarlison, if you remember, where he like kind of did the dolphin thing where he kept the ball up with his head, and then he done like a mad 1-2 with 2 different players and then slotted it in, man. I thought that goal was a brilliant team goal.
My favourite goal, just because of like what we expect from that team and you know, the moment in which they scored the goal. In terms of importance, I'd probably go with the Neymar goal against Croatia.
We need to give Salem Al-Dassari of Al Hilal in the Saudi Arabian League his flowers, man. This brother brought the ball down, a high ball, brought this ball down from heaven on his toe. He's spun Di Maria back in the other direction.
Top bins. We were watching and thinking, what? If that's Mbappe, if that's Haaland, if that's Messi, if that's Ronaldo, we're going crazy. But
Emi Martinez, I dare you touch that ball if you're bad. I dare you touch that ball if you're bad. Man got a finger, couldn't stop it getting into the top bins. My man even told his teammates, relax, let me celebrate. You understand, this is my moment, man.
Put it into Rodrigo. Rodrigo returns it to him straight away. Neymar then puts it into Paqueta. Paqueta returns it straight away. Neymar goes around the keeper, puts it in. Like, that's the kind of goal that like you expect from Brazil.
There's a few Donnies I can draw for in terms of flop of the tournament. There's a few Donnies.
man, This one is, I don't really like to do this one because at the end of the day, you've got there with your country to the World Cup and now we have to call you a flop. Ish.
The easy one would be Cristiano Ronaldo, innit? But, you know, his faith has been sealed, you get me? Has been sealed. So we don't even have to touch on him too tough.
My flop of the tournament, World Cup 2022, has got to be Kevin De Bruyne, man. KDB, Kevin De Bruyne makes things happen. I hate it had to be him, but I have to keep it 100, man.
Belgium in general were poor. Let's not get it twisted, they were terrible. But De Bruyne, in my opinion, is the best player in the Premier League. So you expect things from him.
The Dembele, man. He was shocking. This brother started pretty much all the games for France, and I can't pick out one standout performance, let alone a standout moment in the game that he provided something.
Under the lights, didn't perform, was poor. And yeah, it does question, I do question certain things because that's the world stage. That's where you're supposed to show your ability.
He has to be flop of the tournament because I hold KDB in such high esteem. KDB is a top 5 player in world football in 2022. KDB is a Ballon d'Or level type player. That's how much I respect him and that's the kind of ratings I have for him as a player.
We see what it does at Man City. And then it comes to Belgium.
I don't care if Harry Kane scored 2 or 3 goals. I don't care if Harry Kane had 2 or 3 assists. I don't give a damn. Harry Kane himself knows he has not played a good tournament.
Dembele on that right wing, I expected much more from him, and he flattered to deceive on every front, in my opinion.
And like I said, there are still good players in that squad that they should not have. They should have got out their group at least. Leaving it to the last day, I'm sorry, man. You deserve what you get. Shocking, in my opinion. Should be doing a lot better, but it is what it is.
You're a top 5 player in the world currently. You're scoring and assisting and having man of the match performances week in, week out in the Premier League, best league in the world. You're the best player in the Premier League currently, one of the best players in the world, and you flattered to deceive at the World Cup, man. When your country needed you the most, you were nowhere to be found.
When the country needed you, where was you, Harry? Where was you? And this is what I mean about Harry Kane, bro. A brilliant striker, bags man. But this guy will finish his career with just a couple of golden boots, and that's it. That's it.
Who got it?
No, it's my goal for sure. It just flicked off my shoulder and went in. So yeah, I swear that's mine.
I still get goosebumps thinking about it. I still get goosebumps every time I watch this goal. This is one of the best clutch goals I've ever seen in football, man.
It doesn't get bigger. For me, I will remember that moment and just say, look, he really showed that he is next up.
And it's a combination of clutch, how important it was, a World Cup final, 10 minutes to go, 2-1 down, and the ability, man. I genuinely only think there's about 5 people in world football who would be confident taking that shot.
Head on a dart in behind, and a lot of men in that position are taking a touch, bringing it down, probably getting tackled. But nah, the confidence of the boy, that, to be fair, for 75 minutes was non-existent, and then bang, 2 moments, and then...
I need to just relive that one more time. Not knowing what's going to happen. Fam.
Morocco beating Spain in the round of 16, because the only reason I say that, obviously it wasn't the greatest of games, but drama-wise, obviously nobody really at that point gave Morocco a chance.
Goodness me, man. Like, when we talk about posters in the NBA, poster dunks, Mbappe on the volley, the way he's moving his body, man, that's a poster on its own.
The whole package in itself of Morocco defeating, you know, one of the giants of international football, and then going on to then beat Portugal. And I think, as I said, that was like the momentum shift really for people actually believing that Morocco could actually can make some noise in this tournament.
Enzo Fernandez, man, brilliant player, man.
I'll be real with you, man. Like, I didn't know who he was before the tournament. 21 years old, young player of the tournament. Just quality, man.
I've obviously got to send a quick shout out to Dominik Livakovic and Cody Gakpo of Croatia and Netherlands respectively. You had great tournaments, and I can definitely see big things coming for them in their future in terms of transfers, potentially either in Jan or this summer.
Amrabat third. Boy, the two Croatians, I don't know, like I said, the keeper is at his prime.
Scored an unbelievable goal against Mexico to seal the win there. And just in general, just...
It's got to go to Starboy Jude Bellingham, man. I mean, now, and it might be a bit of a rogue pick just based on the fact that he is well known, obviously, well known as an English starter, well known and a starter for the Dortmund team.
Actually, yeah, let me put Guava, the defender. I'll put him second because I realise a bit more hold on to him. I mean, they're in a good position, but yeah, man, when you're at Dinamo Zagreb, you want more now.
Daaaan, he's still young. He's the perfect profile for especially like a Premier League team. So all the big guns are after him: Real Madrid, Liverpool, United, and especially those that that can afford him as well.
Go get a move, man, because there's certain man that they're gonna just go on and just do better and better and better and keep improving.